Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, December 18th. It is 9:16 a.m. I just left my house. DoorDash has been extremely slow in my area, so honestly, I've just been trying to focus on, well, it's been slow definitely in the morning, the early morning. We've basically been getting no orders. And so I decided to, leave the house later today. I did wake up, still normal time, and I was, checking out the Amazon Flex app, and I grabbed a 2-hour block for $76. That's the base pay plus, tip. I'll find out tomorrow on Thursday at 3 p.m. So $76 for two hours, really good pay. I'd rather it be the $83 that I've been getting, but yeah, you can't always win everything. $76 is only $7, less. So I'm heading there now. I only live, like 8 miles or something from that from the place. So I'm gonna, once I get there, I'm gonna get gas from the Wawa and wait till I can check in at 9:45, and then we'll see what our route is. So let's go. Alright, we got everything. It's 5 packages. Fits everything in the front seat here. First customer is 21 miles away. 34 minutes, arriving at 10:26 a.m. This sort of kind of ends in my area, so I can, it's not going to be too far from where I drop off to, like my DoorDash zone. So I could catch potentially, stuff over there once I'm good and ready to go. There was a bunch of people in there. As soon as I walked in behind 2 other people. 2 people walked in behind me, and it seemed like everybody wasn't really grabbing much. So they're definitely sending out a lot of routes, that's for sure. And it's the 10 a.m. route, so you can always tell because the 10 a.m. people can check in at 9:45, and it could potentially still be like the 9:30. The 9:30s, just because it doesn't give you a route right away sometimes. But this route's going to be potentially a lot of miles, because I'm going down to Lincoln University and then over to Westchester, and it's 3 drop-offs. I don't know if I said that, but just 3 different customers. So the tip on this one's not going to be very big, maybe $10. So if I get $10, that will bring me up to 86. Yeah, that would bring me up to 86 for this route. You win some, you lose some, and we won't really know what the tip on this is until tomorrow, which I always put the tip out at the end of the video. So 88 to Z. 88. Probably this one. Yep. It's this bad boy right here. They got a doorbell? Yeah. We have 10 miles to the next customer. 20 minutes. arriving at 10:47 a.m. Which way is he gonna have me go? I'm gonna think my maps really knows where I'm at right now. Let's see. What does my Amazon tell me? Okay. So it was just confused because it's gonna have me go straight. Okay. 10 miles, 19 minutes. 10:47 a.m. apparently now. Some people, oh, hello. Stay over there. So some people were asking why I got affected by another driver stealing my package the other day for the Amazon Flex route. Stay right there. So Amazon will pretty much like always blame the driver no matter what happens. They and pretty much every app does this. Even if it's not the driver's fault, if something goes wrong, they'll blame you. It's just the way it is. So I showed up at the store and I, went through the process. I went to go pick up my first package and it wasn't in the location that I was at. And so the worker was standing there and was like, oh, well, I feel like we're about to get screwed because according to his face, he's missing something. And so I was like, yeah, there's supposed to be something right here, and it's not. And she was like, oh, we just had 2 people come in here and grab like 10 to 12 packages and pretty much like, leave. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, the first original 2 packages that I was looking for ended up just being in a different spot. It was moved. And she was like, a driver came in before me, like right before me, and she said she was missing 9 packages. Are you gonna go? You gonna let me go? Okay. So I can imagine being that driver that was missing 9 packages because somebody else stole my stuff, and imagine getting dinged for 9 packages even though somebody else stole it, it wasn't your fault. And so I called support and I was like, hey, this is what's happening, blah, 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 like, am I going to get affected? And they were like, no, it's fine, just mark the package as missing or whatever. And I was like, well, it's not letting me, I'm trying to. And so they manually did it. And I got to the customer, told the customer what happened, blah, 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 and got back in the car, and it was like 1 package attempt unsuccessful or something. And so I knew at that point, I was like, oh, I'm going to get blamed for it. And I went to the second stop, and then like an hour after my block had ended, it was still showing up as delivering. And I was like, why is it still on my screen? My block technically ended an hour ago. Like, what's happening? And so I told him the story again. I had to call support again. And I was like, this is what happened. I don't have the package. It was stolen. Like, I need you to, end my block, basically. And I asked him again, is it going to be my fault? Am I going to get dinged for this? And he said, oh, no, it's not your fault, blah, blah, blah. Well, like, a week later, my ratings got hit from that missing package. And so it happens, It's just a part of delivering, Adam had some bad deliveries too with Flex, and then he had a bad delivery recently with DoorDash too, and so it's crazy. It's just, stuff happens, and the driver always gets blamed every time, unfortunately. I didn't realize there used to be a Turkey Hill there. I wonder how long ago it closed. All right, we're going 13 miles, 22 minutes to the last stop. 1, 2, 3, okay. Going left. Arriving at 11:11. So what time did I say that I thought I was going to get it done? 11:30. Yeah, so we'll be done with this block, way ahead of schedule. Let me make sure my dash didn't get ended, and maybe I could catch another block. When I was new on DoorDash, it was, my first 100 orders or whatever, I went and delivered a DoorDash order. I forget what I was delivering, but I had misread. I had a brain fart basically, and I dropped it off at the wrong house. At the end of this long, very long driveway, had the mailbox, and it had the right number that I was looking for. And for some reason, I didn't coordinate that mailbox with the very long driveway it was at the end of. I coordinated with the closest house. And so I went to the next driveway thinking that house was for that mailbox over here, and it wasn't. And I ended up delivering to the wrong house. Basically, I left that house, and the customer texted me and was like, hey, wrong house. And I was like, oh shoot, sorry. I went back, and the order was gone. And the customer never actually responded back, you know. And so I just assumed they went and got it themselves. And nothing happened about it. Like, I never heard anything from DoorDash. They didn't suspend me. They didn't deactivate me. So I'm not sure why they did it to you. 12 miles, 40 or 24 minutes, arriving at 11:39 p.m. by Ubers, because that always happens. As soon as you turn on Uber, you got bombarded by, you know, everything that nobody else wants to take. So nobody else wanted to take these orders, and now you get bombarded. It's Taco Bell, $4.25 for 11 miles. Technically, it's going the way that I'm going, but I'm not going to take it. The orders that you, like, if you take low-paying orders like that, the chance of you getting a bad rating or a no-show order or whatever it's called, like order never arrived, is higher. $13.50, 14.8 miles, 40 items from Mice. Nah. Decline. $5.50, 6.1 miles, McDonald's. There was a state trooper right there. No thank you. Decline. $16.63, 20 miles, pizza restaurant, going over to New Holland on Uber. No thank you. $8.25, going 8.1 miles on McDonald's on DoorDash. Decline. Alright, I'm going to run into this Home Depot real quick, use their bathroom, get refreshed a little bit, and come right back out again. Alright, let's go. Alright, we just picked up Roadie routes. These two, like, light bulbs or whatever. I think they're light bulbs. Yeah, they're light bulbs. Let's see. Navigate. Apple Maps. It should be going like 3.1 miles. 8 minutes, arriving at 12:19 p.m. I grabbed this while I was already in the Home Depot using the bathroom. So I just bid it while I was in the bathroom, and then, well, shoot. This DoorDash is going the same direction. $12, 5 miles. What is it? It has a pizza, so it might not be ready, but whatever. That'll make it like $20 for, well, 10 miles round trip. So that shouldn't be too bad. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than $8 is going in that direction. They're both going in the same direction. So the DoorDash order will be like a couple miles away from the Roadie one. Depending on like how it all lines up, I'll probably drop off the DoorDash first and then head back to the Roadie, because Roadie's, it's not food, so it doesn't really matter. But It all depends on how it lines up. If I can make it work, it'll make it work. But this place does normally take a long time, so I'll go in, check it out, and see what happens. Let's go. All right, we just got that picture. It's 12:21 right now. I am going to drop the Roadie off first. It is pretty much just, you know, it's like a half mile out of the way. I have to deliver the DoorDash by 12:36, so I should be fine. All right, so the Roadie customer is 2.9 miles away, 7 minutes, 12:29 p.m. arrival. I looked at the DoorDash as well. It's on my other phone. 3.1 miles, 6 minutes, 12:28 p.m. arrival. I actually may just do the DoorDash first. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop off the DoorDash first and then do the Roadie. Just because, you know, even though I have plenty of time, you know, it's DoorDash, so the Roadie won't be too late and it'll be all right. So let's go. This is the house that I normally deliver to, and it just says deliver to the gate. Apparently right here. They should have better clear what's what in here, but whatever. Yeah, I always lose service back here. Got it. Continue. This happens every time I come back here. Continue. Alright, let me just Apple Maps. Start heading to this Roadie. It happens every time I deliver to this house. I never have service. Help. Come on. Reach drop-off location. Provided a poor phone signal. Take photo. Add photo. This is why I like to take the picture with my phone instead of the DoorDash app, because, you know, if I couldn't take a picture with the DoorDash app, I wouldn't have it. All right, now we're good. All right, $20 between the DoorDash and the Roadie. Nice little, that puts us up to $96 so far. It's $12.45. Remember, we came out at 9, yeah, around 9. So it's close to 4 hours. That's $24 an hour, and we haven't gotten a tip. We won't know the tip until tomorrow, so not a bad little, you know. Obviously, Flex has played a big part in our December earnings. Honestly, it's probably our #1 app right now. But every app has its ups and downs. So if I could do at least one more Roadie or one more Flex today, that would be amazing, but we'll see. We got a DoorDash order, 5 points. We had a DoorDash order, Wendy's on DoorDash. We got a DoorDash order, Wendy's, $5, 6.8 miles. No thank you. Decline. DoorDash shopping order, $7.75, 6.7 miles. From CVS, picking up Eco Olive Oil Professional Styling Hair Gel. Decline. And then some people might say, oh, well, you know, isn't that relatively okay? You know, $1 a mile. Well, I live in a rural small town. You have to almost pretty much double a lot of miles. You know, a lot of orders, you have to double the miles. Pretty much, you know, every order. So that's really like $7 for 12 miles. For people that live in like, you know, towns like, you know, Meaty Mama, she's in Clearwater or St. Pete. A lot of times she can pick up an order and go 7 miles, and there's a restaurant there that is in that vicinity that, you know, you can just keep popping, you know, going. If I can't really do that here, you guys see the area that I live in, and some people can make that work, like, you know, grab a $7 8 mile, $7 7 mile, whatever, and it drops them off close to other restaurants. It doesn't really work that way for me, so I always just have to pretty much double the miles on every single order that I get, because you always have to make that trip back. So just so you guys know, $7.75, 6.2 miles from Wawa on DoorDash, 3 items, and that's a decline. We got a $2 McDonald's, 5.5 miles on DoorDash. We're gonna Uber too. What's the Uber? $5.09, 5.5 miles. Wendy's, no thank you. I declined both of them. $11.75 shopping order from Weiss, 14.5 miles. Picking up 2 items, 4 quantity. Pasta and, you know, pads with wings or whatever. Decline that one. $8.50, 6.2 miles from Chili's on DoorDash. Also a decline. $5.42, a McDonald's order from DoorDash, 7 miles. Again, he would have to double that. $5.42 for 14 miles. No.